So hi guys, a very good morning to all of you. Rahul Prajapati this side, and welcome to Morning Market Brief. So let's start the analysis with SGX. So looking at the SGX market is opening almost, gap up of 2%, right? That's a huge gap down, okay, of almost 370 points. Market is trading near 17,300. Last close was somewhere around 17,650. So that's a huge gap down, okay. Now let's see what is happening on the technical charts. So we'll see the daily chart first. Okay. So market will opening somewhere around 17,200. So somewhere here. At this is a good support although. But because of the news flow that is happening across the globe, right? Okay, so because of market has just taken a hit right now. Looking at the technical charts, 17,200 is a good support level. Okay. Now let's see what is in the OI. So OI generally suggests, as of now looking at this, it suggests that it's still okay. But with this huge gap down, we need to see how the position further build up, right? Okay. But looking at this data, it is still okay. But let's see how the options trader has created the position. So 17,500 was a good support, okay, and market is opening now at 17,200. So anyhow, if you go with the major level, 17,000 is a good support level for the market now. And if market recovers after the fall, then it's a good sign again that we can go and buy it. But we'll wait for some time that how market behaves after opening, and then we'll create a further position, right? Okay. So might be a bit dicey how market is will likely to behave after this gap down opening. Okay. So let's wait for the first hour and see how market behave after this, right? Now coming to the Bank Nifty. So same is going to have the same hit. So probably if we see 38,000 could be a good support level for Bank Nifty, right? Okay. Although market has shown a good movement since last 2 months, right? Almost, right? Now see again the data is okay with Bank Nifty futures build up. So anyhow, if we see that 38,000 is a good support after this gap down, okay, probably 38,500 also. And we need to see where market is opening actually. Okay, now let's see what is happening in the band list as of now. So no stock trading in the band list. Let's go to the index contributor. Okay, so index contribution last trading session, or we can check for a weekly also. So let's start with Monday. So market was 100 points down in the last week. So IT was a major negative contribution and oil was a positive. NBFC is another one, right? Okay. Now let's talk about the stocks. Although market is a bit dicey as of now, so it's very difficult to create position in some of the stocks. But let's see how data is still behaving. We'll take one stock from the positive side and one from the negative side. Okay, so Titan looks positive in this case. Start if you see the data for, or even we have seen yesterday, we have in the last trading session, we have selected the TVS motor. So Titan looks positive here, but market might show gap down opening. So let's see where we can look for long position in this stock. So Titan looks give a breakout, right? So anyhow, if this stock drops towards 2,500 level, could be a good buying opportunity, or 2,450. These are the two levels where we can look for good long position again in this stock. Okay. And if you see the data here, okay, so Titan's data is still okay, not a major issue, right? In this. Okay. So anyhow, the good support is at 2,500 and then 2,400, right? So these are the two supports that the stock will get. So we can look for buying at these levels, right? Now let's go for a selling side. So if we see Boro Pharma looks completely bearish, with all data is suggesting a negative side. So if we go with Boro Pharma, okay, so Oro Pharma, anyhow, the stock will break 550, it can slip. So it can slip towards 520 very easily. So the stock looks bearish. So if that breaks the support of 545, I think it's 545, right? Okay. The stock breaks this level, it can slip towards 525, and then after that 510. So these are the two levels we can look for this stock, right? So if you check in the Oro Pharma, the trend still on the negative side. It's weak, right? So 550 is the level where we have the highest put option. If the stock break this level, anyhow we know this for the downside level, right? Okay. And on the higher side, 560, 560, and 580 would be on the resistance on the higher side, right? So Titan looks positive, and Oro Pharma will go with the negative side of it. And we'll wait for the market to recover if that's a good level, because data is still suggesting that not a major short position has been created on Friday. But if market reacts to this news, okay, let's see how market behaves. So let the market opens, let it behave, and then we'll further see how market is, producing the data after this. So we'll take positions based on the data, right? After that. Okay? So that's all from my side, guys. I'll see you again in the next session. Thank you so much. Bye and take care.